Hi everyone, it's me, Jacob, library technician at the Longview Public Library. And today I'm going to introduce you to our sixth and final storytime packet of the summer 2023 season, Outdoors, and our craft of this cool lantern. In order to do this craft from home, you'll need some tape, optionally. You could also use glue, but tape is going to work a little better. And you also need something to decorate your lantern with. You can use markers, or you could use something like tempera paint, or you could use stickers. Really, the world is your oyster. You also need your craft packet that you can pick up at the library. Inside of it, you'll get one pipe cleaner. You'll get a plastic cup with some holes punched into it. You'll get a flameless candle. And finally, you'll get the supplemental slip that has the book recommendations on it, and it'll also have the songs and rhymes that you'll learn today, and finally, a literacy tip. All right, so the first step to making this craft is to decorate your lantern. So I'm going to use a black marker and kind of fill in a lot of the space here, and then I'm going to use this red marker to make some stars, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, so I've got this kind of filled in with marker, so I did like a black background, and then I just put in some like orangish, reddish stars. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my flameless candle, and I'm gonna turn it on with this button on the bottom. I'm gonna stick it inside, and at this point, I could just kind of leave it there, or I could take maybe some tape, and I could tape it down to the bottom so it stays secure. All right, so I've got that part done. Now I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to put the first side through from the outside of the cup to the inside, that. And you want to leave a little bit on the end. Do the same on the other side, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end here and twist it back up, and then twist it back around itself. And so this is just going to keep it from coming loose if I was to use it as like a handle. So go back up, twist, and there you are. You've got your own cup lantern. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to introduce you to the first of our songs for our outdoors theme this week. And this one's called Campfire Pokey, and this one is just playing pretend. It's not something you should do in real life, but it goes like this. You put your marshmallow in, you take your marshmallow out, you put your marshmallow in, and you shake it all about. You do the campfire pokey, and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. And then you can keep going with different objects or items that you would roast on the fire. And this next one is really good for toddlers. It's called What's the Weather Like Today? And it's a good way to talk about the seasons and the weather and sort of just any variations, and it's a good way to, like a good conversation starter. So it goes like this. What's the weather like today? Like today? Like today? What's the weather like today on this lovely Monday? And then you could put in something like, is there lots of sun today? Sun today? Sun today? Is there lots of sun today on this lovely Monday? And then you just continue on with all the different things. You can do rain, snow, whatever you want. All right, and now I'm going to share our outdoors themed books with you for this week. So the first one is S is for S'mores, A Camping Alphabet by Helen Foster James. And so this one is in our nonfiction collection. And this one has text here, along with some like watercolor images for all the different letters of the alphabet and different aspects of the outdoors. And you can read it like a picture book just by reading these, but you can also get more in depth about different camping and outdoors facts with this other text on the side. And it's just a fun outdoorsy book. The next one is a classic. It's Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping by Melanie Watt. And this one is just a really silly story about Scaredy Squirrel here and all of the different like safety precautions he takes while he's camping. He's very like riddled with anxiety about all the things that could go wrong, so he makes sure to pack like a very prepared kit of different things. But yeah, so maybe he learns a lesson along the way about you don't need to be prepared for every last little thing that could go wrong. This next one is a picture book called Lumberjills, The Unsung Heroines of World War II by Alexandra Davis. And this one is about these women who went and worked in logging camps in the Timber Corps to help with wood cutting while the men were away at war. And it's a really interesting and fascinating tale about these women, and it's not a story maybe that you've heard before, so you can learn all about them and all of the amazing work that they did. Next is Redwoods by Jason Chin, and it's about this boy who gets to visit the redwoods for the first time, and he is amazed by just how massive they are. And so it talks a little bit about the history of like the redwood forests, and mixes in some scientific facts about like that ecosystem and how important these trees are to it. This next one's kind of a funny story. It's called Camp Tiger by Susan Choi. And it's about this boy who is going camping, and he ends up finding a tiger while he's out. And it's sort of his story of his interactions with the tiger and his camping trip, but maybe at the end he finds out it wasn't a real tiger after all. And finally, we have a book that we used for our Story Walk project a long time ago. It's one I really enjoy. It's called Fatima's Great Outdoors by Ambry and Tariq. And it's about Fatima and her family here that go camping for the very first time. And they experience a little bit of bullying before they go, but together with their family, they overcome it, and they have a fun camping adventure filled with some different obstacles along the way, but they come through as a family, and this is them kind of trying to build their first tent together, and it's a bit of a process. It's a really good camping book. Thanks everyone for watching this video. We hope you enjoy making your own cup lantern and that you like this theme of outdoors. Remember that you can pick up your packet at the library, and there's still some time to log your reading on Beanstack to earn some cool prizes for summer reading this year. And we hope to see you at the library.